So I thought I might just give Roo Commander a go at doing something that I've seen other people do tests with their AI on YouTube. So first we'll just initialize Roo Commander just to check it's still alive. Make sure it has its prompts and stuff. Cool. Okay, so start a new project. Okay, it's made its log. Great. Now it's looking at the start a new project file. So it goes to the initial actions, looks at what to do for starting a new project. And yeah, let's begin the project onboarding. Okay, send me to the onboarding manager. Fantastic, now we're on project onboarding. You can see it's still updating the same log. We haven't made any extra log files, we've just got this one so far. Okay, so now the onboarding is making its own log. And log files are like date and time unique, right? So, okay, let's just call it fake TV. Cool, it's made a folder. Okay, so simple HTML, CSS. Might just see if I can just skip past some of these questions by just force feeding it what I want. Cool, it's made an index file, style sheet file. Empty script file. Okay, so it's going to push us off to agent context discovery, which I think probably needs a bit of work on its default instructions. It's okay. Haven't done much with its instructions for a little while, so it probably does need some updates. Okay, so let's have a look at the files. Okay, it's going to send something off to design one-shot mode. And it's using Gemini Hot, which is a temperature of 1. So it's like a more creative mode. Haven't done any updates to it for a little while, so could probably do with an overhaul as well. Okay, so it's updated the style sheet, a bunch of TV styling, living room, floor, cool. So it's made like the layout of the page or the design of the page. It's doing some scripting for, I guess, the channel changing function. Okay, what have we got? It's pretty interesting. Moment of truth. What are we going to get? Okay, so it hasn't actually built the channel. It's just put like a pretend channel. But that's okay, that's a good start. Maybe it needed better instructions. I wonder if we can convince it to like fix it. Maybe we can do that. Okay. Right, so looks great. I'd really like to see a representation of the imagery animation effect on each channel, not just the name and color. So, for example, if I choose news, to see something that looks like a news channel. Similarly for the other channels. We improve what we have with a more complete functionality. Let's see what happens if we ask it to have another look at it. And what mode it works with. Probably if I'd used a more complete prompt or let it go through, see, this is if I'd let it go through the questions it was going to ask me, it probably would have asked me about like each channel and made more like a distinct requirement for each one instead of just like design the TV. Okay, so we're doing a feature, channel visuals. Okay, interesting. Go on to the front-end developer. Okay, hopefully this works because I did some changes to the front-end developer code recently to make it a bit more like a vanilla JavaScript focused editor. Okay. Great. See how it's ticking off the tasks? Hopefully it goes all the way through. Yep. It's ticked it. So this task management stuff, this is kind of where you're like nudging up against what people might typically call like a memory manager, I guess. But the memory is this like dynamic task. It's not some monolithic file that we're just leaving out to the side. Like it's building its little memory file as it goes, right? So it's done the CSS. Okay, now it's going to do index HTML. So let's see if it does that. It should come back and tick this if it does a change. Ooh, old diff function. Come on, Gemini, you can do it. You can do the diff for me. Okay, yep, it's ticked that. Great. Making good progress. Okay, are we going to get JavaScript right? Okay, it's going to read it. It's exciting. It's like doing its thing, ticking off lists, making tasks, making changes. Apparently doing a good job. Maybe. I'm not going to hold my breath. Like, it could totally screw it up at this point, but I just love that it's doing the checklist properly. It's taken so long to get that working right. Like, it would like half bake it, like leave gaps, or it wouldn't get it right. Ah, what's this? Double quoted property name. What's that mean? I don't even know what that is. Search and replace tool. Okay. Didn't use the tool correctly, I guess. Okay. All right. Let's have a look and see what we got. Let me change the view. Oh, so your Roo Commander's like finished off its task. Is it going to set it as complete? No, but maybe if I tell it it's complete, it will. But this is like done. So see this, like this whole thing. It's worked its way through, it's ticked off things. It didn't get me to do the testing though, which is interesting. So maybe it didn't know that it needed to do that. So that's something interesting to have a look at, mate. All right, boom, boom, boom. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. No, it's not working. Oh no. What if there's like an error in the JavaScript or something? No, just nothing. Oh, that's so sad. All right, well, I consider that a bug, so how about we send it back to Roo Commander and see what it wants. Okay, so when I change channels, all I get is a grey window. Nothing changes on the TV. And what I'll do, I'll give it a little screenshot just to kind of give it a bit of help to see what's going on. Kind of remind it, this is what you've done. Now, I don't know if it's going to go back to front-end developer or like bug fix mode. Let's see what it decides to do. Again, this is, like, I've never run this particular prompt before. I haven't trained it to do anything like this, so okay, cool. So we're doing a bug task, channel visuals. Great. What kind of steps is it added in? Review the code, check the files, browser tools, create classes. Okay. Check for typos. Okay, all looks like pretty sensible stuff. So bug fixer, what are you going to do for us? This is another mode that I have not really updated its commands recently, so probably due for an overhaul. Where are we up to? About 17 minutes or so now. Okay, it's found a problem with layering maybe, like the Z layer, Z index of the layers maybe. Okay. And if that's all it is, that'll be cool. We will find out. Okay. Does want me to test it yet? Yep. Not seeing it. No, nothing happens. Got anything in the console? Nope. Might just grab what's there anyway as like, this is what happened. Okay. Come on, dude, don't let me down now. Let's make this work. Really committed to this working now. Come on. Feel like if I give up now, it's like all been a waste. Oh, come on, I want to see this work. Why has it gone back to the file again? Okay, so it hasn't actually really finished yet, so that's interesting. Okay, so it's not decided that it's done. Cool. Still hopeful, haven't given up yet, but I'm wishing I would have got it right the first time. But I guess this is good, like seeing it try and fix a problem too, right? Because this is where, you know, this is where you get stuck, or where I get stuck, because as a non-developer, like I can't really look at the code and go, oh, that's what I think's wrong. Like I just don't have that skill. It's not something I've had practice with. Well, we've made progress, but the stuff's off the screen. I wonder if that's a Firefox issue. Let's have a look in Chrome, just in case it's better there. Can't even open it in Chrome. Why not? I mean, I'll show you. So it's got this ticker thing. There's like a ball up above the screen. Something happening above the screen. Okay, so I'm just going to do a screenshot. We are so close. The content for the TV screen display seems to be appearing above the TV window or TV screen. Like at the top of the page. Here is a screenshot. Oh man, I can't type. I'm tired. Screenshot. Alright. Come on, this time surely you can do it. Come on. Little Roo Commander and Gemini. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Make this thing work. See if we can get this done in under half an hour. Let's be real. I would not be very good at getting this done by myself in half an hour. But also, you probably could go to Lovable or Bolt and just like put in one prompt and it would do the whole thing. The other thing to test with this would be what if we had a proper project spec or like scope right from the start and use that as our starting point, and that might reduce the amount of iteration we're doing too. So I think that could be another kind of interesting experiment to do, just to see, you know, what happens if I give it the full spec for the project. So that might be another one to try a different time. Yeah, see, so it's counting the attempts, right? Which again, like I find this to be good and positive and interesting that it's paying attention to that, right? So like it's keeping track of what it's doing in a quite neat way, which, you know, whether the TV works first time or 10th time or whatever. Okay, so at least it's identified there like could be a problem. It's got to figure out what it's going to do about it. Like it looks like it's doing some sensible stuff, so that's promising. The words that it's telling me look like fixing things. It doesn't look like going around in circles and doing nothing, that's for sure. Alright, come on, let's get it this time. I mean, it's close. We're doing close. Let's have a look. Good. Power button doesn't do anything, but we never told it to. Okay, little balls moving. Cooking show? I don't know what that's supposed to represent. Anyway. Nature documentary. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Static. I mean, it's got some good stuff going. I might grab some more screenshots to show it. Okay. So that's going to be 1. 2. It's definitely something. 3. Number 4 and 5 don't seem to be anything. 4. 5. I would have thought the static one would have been easy for it to do. Alright, let's see if we can get it right this time. So close. Objects are in the right place, but the news ticker is like it's wider than the screen, and 4 and 5 channel don't seem to do anything. Screenshots, for example, of what's happening. Man, I'm struggling to type. Alright, let's get some pictures. Where are my screenshots? Pictures. Can you just drop them in there? No, you can't. Pictures. Okay, there's our 5 images. Another go to this working fully. Come on, little AI, you can do it. Don't let me down now. Okay, so it's logged its little issue. Again, it's good, like it's staying on the same task file, so we're not making like task file spam, we're just adding it in there. That's great. Okay, so it's gone back to its original task as well. Yeah, I think. Yeah, like it's added more to that task. Okay, so back to the bug fixer. See what it can do. Come on, little bug fixer. You can do it. Be interesting to try some other models too, hey? Like, try putting Sonnet on to the output models modes and see if that makes it any better. Okay, it's found something, so that's good. Maybe I should have just told it to like check its own code before it finished. Okay. It's done something. Okay, come on. Let's work this time, shall we? Well, the news one looks good. Just hang on a second, I'll switch screens. There's the news ticker. Cool. Funny, okay. There's the ball bouncing. There's the cooking temperature thingy. Nature documentary, nothing. Static, nothing. But there. Still working on it. Okay. I haven't told it to do anything, it's still. Okay. I mean, I love its determination to actually get this finished. That's quite good. Alright, if you say so. I'm going to find out in a minute if this is actually working. Okay, we've got that, got that, got that. Nothing, nothing. No, nothing going on there at all. But also, there's nothing in the logs. Like nothing, no warnings or anything. Okay, give it one more go, hey? And now I might just give up. Channels. One, two, three are good. Boring, but good. 4 and 5, still nothing happening. No errors in console. Here's the log. From me choosing channels. One more go to get this working. Give one more go, hey? I'd love it to work, but I also accept that it's not perfect. Sorry about the noise. My dog decided to have a chew on a bottle. And go for a walk. It's been bored watching me do websites. Okay, so it's going to go back to the task again to do some bug fixing. Hopefully we get somewhere this time. Come on. We're like 35 minutes in. Actually, the lapse time is probably closer to an hour because I've had some interruptions, but that's okay. This is all learning, just experimenting. Again, like, I'm happy with operationally with how it's going. The fact that it hasn't fully delivered on the thing I asked it to make is like, okay, I can accept that as, you know, maybe not good prompting by me, or, you know, just underlying complexity of getting the AI to do this. But it'd be such a win if it would just get these last 2 channels working. Tempted just to tell it to do something simpler on those channels. But anyway, we're committed to it, so do something. Gradient. Okay. Okay, it's going to do something more interesting. Alright, let's try it. Come on. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've got a ball. It's not nothing, it is something. 5. Yay, we have static. Yay! Oh, we got something. Okay, you know what? I'm going to call that a win. That is good. It is done. We're finished. Good enough. Good enough for the purposes of this demonstration. That was tiring. Oh, is it going to do something else? Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see what it wants to do. More improvement. Hopefully it doesn't break it. Okay, we'll have one more go. Why not? Three, 4. That's the green ball. Oh, it's going down the screen now. Okay, interesting. 5. More intense static. I mean, that is definitely more staticky. And as a CSS effect, I feel like that's probably acceptable for a kind of reasonable effort. Probably looks pretty weird on the video, actually. Yeah, cool. You know what? I'm going to call it a win. I'm done. That is good enough. And look, I'm more pleased. This sounds silly. I'm more pleased that we have like complete good task files. You know, we've got nice logging. It's really dense. Like I've tried so hard to get these logs to be like concise and not like a heap of waffly spam files. You know, it's ticked off things. It's got good structure to the metadata. It's following our TOML, Tom's obvious markup language. Each time it did a fix, it's added it to the same file. Like it's just tacked it in there, right? Which is great. Like it's exactly what I was hoping it would do, where it just keeps track of what it's done. That's good. I like it. I'm happy with that. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, my goodness, you must have nothing better to do with your day. I'll try and produce something else interesting another time. Thanks for watching.